Welcome back to more Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse.
Aha,
Let's
Mr.
talk to
Stovar.
Bassam.
What can I do for you?
Maybe now that we've made him happy, we can get something for this cockroach problem.
Do you happen to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets within a liberal economic framework. But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please, whatever you do, don't squish it.
Why's that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. Well, what's that, a cookie?
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
I'll give it a try.
Glad to help.
Let's ask him about this rich tea biscuit.
Thank you for the cookie.
You're very welcome.
Or not.
So what are you selling?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like...
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Do you know anything about Veera's security over there?
Not really. I haven't been here long, but neither have they by the looks of it.
Why do you say that?
Rush setup, new sign, low investment, and no customers except for you.
Alright, let's go catch a roach.
I added some bait to the matchbox. Even I was finding it hard to resist that little trap. Gotcha!
Got your ass, motherfucker.
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
I bet you are. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Ah, easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
Yes?
Let's talk to Annette here. Let's ask her about the gallery.
There's been a theft at Le Lizard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
Shame. Still, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I believe your company set up the security.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Didn't.
Did.
I've got all day.
But I didn't.
Alright. Maybe she knows something about this.
It says here that Veera was hired to do the security at the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery?
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling. The place looked like a front, and the only person there wasn't helping. Maybe the office itself could give me more information.
Are you done? Only I want to listen to this next race.
Well, let's make a
Thanks.
phone call. George is pointing us in that direction.
Hello, Veera Security. We make you secure. Wrong number again. Damn nuisance calls.
Let's distract her again.
Hello, Veera Security. We make you secure. Wrong number again. Damn nuisance calls.
I wanted to see what secrets the book might contain. There was a photo. Of course, I grabbed it.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about this photo I just ganked.
Recognize this?
Hey, that's my photo.
That's you with Laine, I believe.
So, what if it is?
What is he to you?
Oh, my Hector, that's what he is. My little Hector.
Yeah, I thought you said you had nothing to do with the gallery.
Look, here's how it is. I've only been here a few weeks. I had nothing to do with that gallery job. I just delivered the paperwork.
So, who's the manager before you?
I don't know. She just, one day, didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my mouth shut.
Oh. Fucking choppy as shit. Alright, let's ask about Laine.
So, what happened on your date with Laine?
I'm not sure I'd call it a date.
You can do better than that, Annette.
Here, are you asking me out?
No, I meant, tell me more.
Oh, like that is it? Want the details, do you?
No. Look, let's just move on, okay?
You are mean and rotten. You should give that back to me.
No, I want to hear what Laine has to say about this.
Let's ask about the Veera owner.
The boss. Have you got his number or address?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had nothing to do with it. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
The gallery owner was shot.
Badly?
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
Oh.
This is a murder investigation.
Yeah, how do you feel now?
Who's your boss?
I don't know.
You skank.
He faxes me if he wants anything.
He. Who is he?
I've never seen him. Never met him. Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks. I was pretty sure Annette had told me all she was going to. She sounded scared. Time to put the thumb screws on Laine, and I knew just how.
Whoa, hold on. There's a dead rat in there. I gotta check that shit out. It's a stretch goal.
Look, do you mind not touching the office equipment?
Annette's peripheral vision was, quite simply, astounding.
Okay, I think we got everything here.
Time to confront Laine. The gallery was sealed off. The place looked empty. Laine wasn't exactly easy to miss, and it looked like he wasn't around.
Seize the day, boys.
Make sure you talk to the robot.
Hi.
Monsieur?
Have you seen a fat man in a little coat?
I'm looking for Mr. Laine. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
Interesting.
So Laine was consoling the widow. What a big heart that guy had. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals?
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Laine. I need to talk to you. Mr. Laine, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure.
If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then. Come up, but make it brief.
I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
Dear Lord, George, you have the worst timing.
Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Veera's security.
So?
Tell me about Annette.
Who?
From Veera Security.
I don't know any Annette.
Oh, let me jog your memory here, fat ass.
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
Can you tell me anything about the owner of Veera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Come on, Laine. Tell me about Annette.
All right, all right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
I believe you. You're not
Damn,
a
dude,
criminal.
that's 8 out of 10 of
A
them.
lecherous old man.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As
What's
it
up with the
happens,
saggy-ass
I make
painting?
a lot of women happy.
Especially
Like,
when you
that's-
leave them.
That's not a good painting. That's a
Okay, Laine.
saggy
Take off.
grandma ass.
You can't tell me what to do.
You want me to show Bijou this picture?
These little weird titties.
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
If Laine was telling the truth, that meant that Annette was lying. She said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
No, I'm just gonna keep waving my magic wand around your screen.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou.
Yo, Bijou, what up, girl?
Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
This bitch is in on it.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Check out my nail clippers.
That's lovely, dear.
Check out my matches.
That's lovely, dear.
Want to see my cookie?
Rich tea?
Why is it broken?
I was feeding it to a cockroach.
There we go.
I think perhaps I'll pass.
It's that funny little dialogue you can find
Hey,
by
this might
asking
cheer ya.
everything.
Say hello to Trevor.
Show her a cockroach.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the word pest. Please never show it to me again.
Show it to her again. Fuck.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lion and my little pussycat.
How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, chérie.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Laine. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you. Does this smell good to you?
Psst. Right in her face.
Heavenly, isn't it? Henri loved it.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Laine. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Veera's securities owner.
The fucking dead dude up in
Henri was
here.
now dressed in a cheap suit. What? Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit. A small stuffed dog sat on the table. Poor
That is
creature.
fucking depressing.
Was that a tear in its glassy eye? A small stuffed...
Alright, let's get out of here. It smells like dead people.
Night was falling. Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to Veera's security.
A short time later. Failed to create OpenGL frame buffer 8CD6. Fuck off.
The empty mall was lit
Didn't
by
crash
bright
this time.
moonlight.
Thanks.
The perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in.
Alright.
The girder was too high for me to reach.
Aw, bro.
I wasn't going to leave until I...
There you go, George.
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
All right, let's get out our trusty nail clippers. Fuck. Fucking this all up. Shit.
I had redirected the power to the shutter motor.
Oh yeah. Roll them up.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip.
Gonna need that. Get that fucking Q-tip.
It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used. The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on. Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor.
It's evidence. Let's get some. Shit.
I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
Somebody fucking does not know how to shred paper. Jesus.
There was a letter jammed in the shredder. I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue.
Let's grease it up.
I smeared the gears with oil.
Shit.
It was time to see what was in the letter.
Rearrange the pieces.
I grabbed the paperclip.
Did you fucking grab it, dude? It looks right. Where's the rest of his tail? Shit. Oh, fuck, where'd it go? We got this shit.
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Veera Security had the contract for the exhibition.
Boom,
It also
shakalaka.
revealed who was in charge at Veera. A guy called Madoski. At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Madoski for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Madoski was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
Goddamn right. It definitely smells like fish. Oh, wait. Where's Nico at? Got this awesome golden paper clip.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
What's up with the scooter, George? Steal it.
It was a pizza delivery scooter.
Never mind.
Just mess and empty boxes.
Alright, we just got a clip. We're going to try it on the catch on the air vent.
The paperclip was perfect for the job. There was definitely something in there.
Reach in and grab it.
Now, what are you... Gotcha. Well, would you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart. You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Guy needs to get off the crack
no.
rock.
Planted? Yes. Moo, arrest this man and take him to the station. I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Next morning at Nico's apartment.
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got
Whoa.
some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic.
Ron Stock's in this game.
So, what's next?
Except nobody calls me fucking
Interview
Ronnie.
with the owner, and you've got Sunday's
I will
front page.
destroy you.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door. Monsieur?
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
You'd better come in.
Yeah, Miko, you just invite any old man up in here?
Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare. That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner. So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family. See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction. The photograph suddenly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are.
Marquez.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
This one was rejected. George got in the way. Typical.
Oh, George.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go. Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat.
He didn't say you could let some old geezer live in his place.
My
It's
neighbor
fucked up,
had
Nico.
left the key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for
And he didn't water his plants. Jesus. You are a
the
shitty
key
but pretty
wasn't
neighbor.
there.
No key. Fuck me. Okay.
The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers. Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And he was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
An uncomfortable metro ride later.
Laine was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed. Hello, Monsieur Laine.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Thank you, Monsieur Laine.
At your service toujours, madame.
Gotta talk to my robot buddy first.
All partings foreshadow the great final one.
Hello, Monsieur Laine.
Well, hello again.
You rude bitch.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Alrighty then.
Maybe later. I have some things to do first.
Maybe next time, then.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
Henri's death. It must be so very hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
Yeah, we can tell by the amount of
About the
Twinkies you
gallery.
eat.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you would like.
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
All right,
A
Weinstein.
cozy chat with
Easy.
Laine was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope.
You
if I
raping
wanted
bastard.
to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Laine sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It
Hint,
looked
hint.
like a folder. Whatever.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you.
What the f...
You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Laine.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna kick you in your tiny
Do
little
call me
cock.
Hector.
You gotta be fucking shit me.
Laine hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. Monsieur Laine?
Hector.
Time to throw out some charisma.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear. I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes. For a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
To new friends.
To love.
Gross. Oh, all over your deek.
Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the only
Spilling the
name.
champagne gives you the
Mr.
suited and
Madoski.
fluted achievement.
The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story.
See ya.
Monsieur Laine, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
A little while later.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Madoski. Sounds Russian, right?
Madoski, my god.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move
Obviously,
fast.
it's Nico. She's the journalist amongst
in.
journalists. George.
Hi, George. Great to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make it stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you.
A long story later.
Annette, the manager at Veera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Madoski.
Madoski! That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Veera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Madoski was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
That could be anybody.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
Who is this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
Who's this?
My mother.
Wow,
a good
George.
woman, a
You're on
saint.
top of your detective game for sure.
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Madoski guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith.
The serpent eating its own tail.
My father was a Gnostic.
Lots of
leader.
mythologies.
La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church. Whatever you think, the painting is mine.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Madoski had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Madoski get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Madoski, but how do we find him?
That's a good fucking question.
Hey, Nico?
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Madoski character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Veera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find him. So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
Not a lot to go on.
You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
I found the gun that Henri was shot with at Veera's security.
If Madoski owns Veera Security, it means that he must know the killer.
Well, it can't be Annette, but she has to be involved in some way. I'm pretty surprised this cookie is held up so well in my pocket.
Gotta work on the small talk, George.
Check out my cock,
Hey, Nico.
Roach.
Have I introduced you to Trevor?
Oh, get that horrible thing away.
This paperclip is bound to come in useful. I just know it.
Well, you've surprised me before, George. I'd keep it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look.
Let me Google that for you, George, you lazy fucker.
Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Let's give him a ring-a-ling. See if they want some ding-a-ling.
Motors,
Hi,
how can I help you?
my name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh yeah, it's a very popular helmet.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you got any more information, mate.
The killer had a tattoo on his arm. It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. Brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Words to wise though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help. Thanks for your time.
See ya.
That gives us the Russian evolution achievement.
Bingo.
Good work. That has to be the guy. And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable, but it will do. Come back quickly with the painting, eh?
London!
London cabbies. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right.
London!
To afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something.
Like trimming the bush.
So, we clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah.
Two-headed
We're
phoenix.
two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, butter Madoski out, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Fenoodle?
Yeah, finagle. You remember how to finagle, don't you, Nico?
Fanoodle your
Josh,
noodle.
how could I ever forget?
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need Major League Fanoodling to get this one.
You got it. No answer. It was topiary in progress.
No shit.
Excuse me? Hello?
On your bike, darling. This is a private residence.
We're here to see Mr. Madoski.
So?
Nice bush.
Bush? This is so much more than just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody knows...
Topiary is a transition form.
That's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Life, death.
Right and
Holy
wrong.
shit, this is getting deep off of a
Tell me about
bush.
it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is possible through meditation, contemplation.
I see.
It is our only salvation.
Well, you've given me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. At a difficult time.
You are welcome, monsieur.
So, anyway, this is my latest piece. What do you think?
Sucks ass. But it's good.
It's very nice. Eagle? A two-headed eagle.
Result. Get in there, my son. Yes, it's a Russian Imperial Eagle for the boss. You spotted it straight off. I owe you one, lady. You have got that rare quality. Real insight.
No, please. You have a rare talent. We'd like to see Mr. Madoski. It's about the insurance on La Maledictio.
The boss doesn't take callers without an appointment, but I'll see what I can do. I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what you have to say so important?
La Maledictio, a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay, okay. Hang on, I'll phone him now. Yeah, Mr. Madoski? Yeah, French bird. Yeah. Yes, boss. Right, I will do. You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't always a good thing. The gate should be open. I'll take you inside. Follow me, please.
You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Really? This game crashes like a shum bitch.
Mr. Madoski will be right with you, madame.
Well, we're in. Now what?
We'll make him think we're all set to pay out on the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico Collard, and this is my assistant, Georges Tabar.
You are here to discuss La Maledictio, yes?
Correct.
I am surprised to see you. My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
A man has been killed, monsieur.
An agreement is an agreement.
A life has been lost and a painting stolen, monsieur. We need to ask you a few questions.
Bravely put, Miss Collard. So be it. I will cooperate however I can.
How did you come into possession of La Maledicción?
I purchased it at auction.
We have reason to believe that the theft was an inside job.
We're gonna interrogate
that
the
is
fuck out
gallery.
of this guy.
The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with, but such is human nature. I trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon. Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
Very conscientious, monsieur.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Of course. I have already sent them to your office.
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting. Someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance. I am the victim here.
A state you share with the deceased, monsieur. What connection do you have to Veera Security?
I've never heard of it.
Your restorer, how does he fit into all this?
Hobbs. He did a little cleaning work on La Maledicción, that's all.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Veera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
We are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone unturned.
I would leave this particular stone unturned, if I were you.
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course.
Sounded like a threat to
We will
me.
check our information again.
I would do that. I think that is enough for now. When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
It will not be long, monsieur.
When exactly? Surely you can give me a date.
Monsieur Madoski, I'm sure you...
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
What is it, Shears?
Hobbs is here.
Tell him I'm busy.
He mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
The gardener's called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He just brushed off the Veera connection. We need something else to get under his skin. I could use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
Good idea, George. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
I like her little velvety skirt. It's cute. All right, folks. That wraps it up for this episode of Broken Sword 5. We'll see you soon.